Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, this is going to be another episode of the Gray Gen of my Not So Gray challenge in The Sims 4. We are already on episode 3 of Gray, which is kind of crazy. Minta was Gen 1, then Rosa was Gen 2, Soleil was Gen number 3, and Gray is Gen 4, so that means we're like creeping up on halfway through this series. I'm already wanting to redo the series again when I get to the end and like play Not So Berry version 2 or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of I'm keeping that in the back of my mind just in case, or play the elongated version which like other people have come up with, which extends it past Blue Gen. I'm not sure. Before we get into this video, a quick little fit check today. My lipstick today is also, if my voice sounds a little bit I was a little bit sick the past couple of days. I had a little bit of a cold, so I'm mostly better, but you know, not 100%. This is a lip stain by Ardell. It's the Forever Kissable lip stain. There's not a shade on here. It's just like the red one. I don't know how many of them there are. And then the NYX Duck Plump gloss over top in Hall of Flame. This is the jewelry. This little gold like star necklace that I got. Not certain exactly where this came from. It's got like little 3D stars, so it's really, really cool. And then my locket, which is just from Taylor's merch store. From back when Red TV came out. This is one of my favorite pieces of like jewelry that I have from her. The SHOWGIRL cardigan dropped yesterday, and oh my gosh, I snatched one right up. It's beautiful. It's very orange, very sparkly, perfect for fall, so I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited to get that in. We're counting down the days until October 3rd. And then also October 2nd is whenever Adventure Awaits comes out. So my couple of days there is going to be really packed full of very, very fun things that I'm super excited for. Additionally, let me pull this up. The Sims has been doing this where whenever there's a new pack coming out, they have one of those little events. The one we did with Soleil, which was nature-based because of Enchanted by Nature coming out. This one is, of course, like kid-based. So the Forever Friends event starts soon. I'm really, really excited for this. As you guys all know, I go crazy for the events. I love having little tasks to do and getting little rewards for all the tasks. So these are like all the different rewards we're going to get. I don't know when this begins. Let me see if it shows in the trailer. I think it's like the 23rd. I think it's pretty soon. Okay, a new event is here. Earn free weekly rewards. There's a big giant little a friendly bear plushie. So it's showing the sim like going into Sylvan Glade, taking selfies in a bunch of different places with the little plushie. It says play now. It just says start soon on my end. On my end, there's no play now. I'll be getting the kids to do, and then there's like another little collection, little magnet collection. So we'll definitely be playing that event with these two little kids right here. We just came back from our trip to Mount Komorebi. So it's now time for us to just kind of get ready for bed because we do have to go to school tomorrow. And I could probably get rid of this little toddler potty because we do not need that anymore. And I'm going to go into everyone's inventory because the kids got some, well, we found these little decorative eggs whenever we were hunting for Easter eggs. So I'll put that thing right there. Oh, okay. So Mercury got one of the little simmies, the like semi capsules. So I'll place his on the desk. Sylvia didn't get one of those. Also, I'm gonna get these guys a dishwasher. I think it's long overdue. That color does not quite match the rest of my decor. I wish there was a dishwasher the same color as this stove here. That's kind of annoying. But we got a little dishwasher now because they have so many dishes. So it's really annoying having to hand wash all of those. In the last video, I got a notification that Azalea and Colton had adopted. I gave them their elder looks. So they both have gray hair now. Elena has an updated teen look. So this is what she looks like now. Azalea and Colton had adopted a new little toddler. He's not showing on my family list for some reason, but I got a little notification that they adopted a little toddler. And then I went to their family to CC up like Elena and the toddler, and I saw that they actually had 2 toddlers. So I don't know when they adopted the other one. So they have 2 little kids. They have 2 toddlers, and then they have Elaine who just aged up into a teen. So they have a full house, and they are both elders. Azalea only has 12 days left, so Elaine is going to be left with, she has more than that of her teenhood. So she's going to be left as a teen with 2 younger siblings. I don't know why they adopted kids so old, but I went to their neighborhood stores and I turned off adoption. They have lost their adoption privileges because they're adopting way too many kids when they don't even have that much longer left to live. Okay, I went to her family and I looked at their names and I summoned them here so that I can add them into the Berry Family Friends group. So here's Dondre. I think that's how you say that. And here is Sophie. I'm gonna go ahead and add them into the Berry Family Friends group so that we can invite them over whenever. They're toddling up to the house. Oh my gosh, the toddlers are so cute. Y'all can probably go back home. You don't need to stay here. You can go back home. Goodbye, little kids, but they're now in our club. Mercury's headed off to school. Sylvia once again is oversleeping, so she needs to head off to school. And then, oh my gosh, Azalea's inviting Soleil over to. It's official. I'm a parent of the wonderful toddler I adopt. Are you free for an introduction? Yes. Yes, of course I am. I'm gonna bring Kylara with me, and we're gonna go. And we kind of almost met them on the street right there, and it would have been perfect timing for her to just invite me over, and then I add them to the club. But that's okay. That's okay. Let me see. Where are they going to sleep? Actually, probably should just go ahead and add another little toddler bed so that the other little kid has a place to sleep. Okay, we got 2 little beds now. And now we can talk to Azalea. I'll tell her a dramatic story. We can come in here and meet the little kids. Here's the one over here on the bed, and then the other one is, on the couch right here. So let's go to work pretty soon. So we'll just hang out for like an hour or so. And then as soon as the kids get home from school, what I want to do in this video, let me get them to, I think we'll do make friends again. We have plenty of time to up their grades. And maybe they can even come over here sometimes and play in the treehouse. As soon as the children get home from school this afternoon, I'm going to try to finish Sylvia's aspirations. So I'm gonna go to like a park, and we can bring out some of their friends, and they can chit chat and hang out and play, and she can try to learn how to ride her bike. Okay, so Leia's heading off to work. Kylar's out here just chilling in the pool. She's very angry. She's always quite angry or quite uncomfortable, so maybe you should go home and like meditate for the rest of the day or something. Kylar's getting a call from the school. We found an unsent love letter from Sylvia to her teacher in her desk today. Cute but inappropriate. We'll talk. Should Mercury invite over classmate Nadine? Okay. They're both done for school for the day. I'm not worried about the grades right now. Where is my classmate? Okay, here's Nadine, which I thought we had met already. I'm not going to belittle her anger. I will respectfully introduce myself. Mercury had a boring school day. Class today just dragged on and on and on. I like it that they wouldn't really like school because they want to be outside playing sports and stuff, so they would find school quite boring, I feel like. They met a few different kids in school today as well. Mercury met Tiana, which I think we had met in Mount Komorebi, but maybe Sylvia had met her in Mount Komorebi. Nadine as well, and then Sylvia met Chase Mercedes. Is that Koichi? Is that how you say that? So she met 3 little kids as well. Mercedes is about to become a teen any second now, so I'm not going to invite her over. Chase is also about to age out. This is annoying. I wish I would meet kids that are a little bit more closer to their age. This kid. Are they just fighting? Oh my gosh, they're mocking each other. So maybe she's not gonna be super good friends with Nadine. Nadine's really upset right now, so maybe we shouldn't talk to her. Okay, but I want to make sure that I'm gonna go to my Sylvia and friends group. Yeah, most of the kids in this group have already aged up. So let me kick out the ones who are too old, which is most of them. So Michael can stay in the group, and Sylvia can stay in the group. And then now we can add in Mercury. Nadine just ruined my school. She just came over here and ruined my school project. I didn't even know they could do that when they're angry. That's so freaking mean. I don't want to kick a soccer ball. I want to kick her. Why is she so mean? Can I like yell at her I'll scare her real quick. She's so upset. React to her smash project. And now she's angry. Someone's going to pay for destroying my school project. I usually wouldn't have them be mean, but in this instance, it's like, I'm going to shout forbidden words at her. Is one of her is she like have like a mean trait or something like that? Oh no. Her fashion was criticized. I want to jeer at her, and I'm going to... Okay, so Sylvia's given up. She's gone over to play on the water slide. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything else mean to her. We're just going to kind of ignore her. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the kids she has her bicycle, and then Mercury he wants to play on a jungle gym while he's playful. I don't know exactly how to make him be playful, but we're gonna go and travel to like a park. I'm trying to think of, I wanna go to like all the parks. We've already been to this one, so I wanna go to a different world, go to a different park. The one in Windenburg is quite small. It's not the funnest one. Let's go to, say, Myshuno actually, because there's a decent amount of little kid stuff here that I put in the little playground area, and also a swimming pool. So we're gonna travel to that one instead. I'll bring Sylvia. I'll bring Michael. I'm not gonna bring Nadine. I'll bring Tiana as well. That's the only kids that Mercury can invite. So we're gonna go with them, and then I'm sure plenty others will show up. And then the main main thing that I want to get Sylvia to do is practice riding her bike around. So she can probably go like over here, go in this direction, practice riding your bike. Over here by this picturesque little pond with the little ducks. If this little pop-up that says September sale is on is driving me absolutely nuts. It keeps coming up and I can't actually click to open the store because my game is just, I guess my game is just messed up right now a little bit. Okay, she's gonna practice riding her bike around barefoot for some reason. I think she's in her swimming clothes, but that's okay. And then Mercury, just go and play. That's only for toddlers. That's for toddlers. A bunch of this stuff is for toddlers. How about you go and play pirate for a little while over here? And then Tiana's on 11 out of 14 of child, so she's a little bit too old to put in our group because she's not going to have much longer until she becomes 18. So I will add this kid. I'm going to look up how to pronounce his name because I feel like I may be doing it wrong. YouTube is saying Koichi, so we're gonna go with Koichi for this little kid here. Where does he live? He actually lives in Mount Komorebi too, so that's kind of interesting. See, I want them to like have a friend who lives there, and then later on, whenever they get like fed up with their parents, they move out with someone else, like a couple other roommates, so that we're not buying a house that's like 80 grand that we wouldn't have the money for in Mount Komorebi, but we just like move in with a few other Sims. You know, we'll be splitting the bills between a bunch of them. I'm adding George as well. I also probably should, I don't know why I don't have a basketball hoop in the little playground area, but I'm gonna go ahead and add one of those. You probably wouldn't really be able to play basketball in the sand, but technically, but that's okay. Now I'm going to start a gathering now that I have all my friends in there. All the kids keep going over here to cry over the broken dollhouse. Is there anyone that can repair this? Because they're all so sad about it. Okay, this grown-up's coming over here to repair it, I think. This thing wants me to ride a bike for 4 hours. Practicing counts. It says click on a children's bike to either practice or ride around. So practicing counts. So all this practicing she's been doing is adding to this 4 hours that she needs. So I can't see how many hours have elapsed, but oh my gosh, she turns on the little light. Is that because it's nighttime? That's so cute. I didn't even know they did that. And then now that Mercury is playful, he wants to... Oh, okay. So he already played on a jungle gym while he was playful. Now he needs to practice his typing, so we can't do that until we get back home. So while we're out here, we can just kind of chit-chat. Maybe we can build a sand sculpture together. That'd be kind of fun. They're all just playing basketball, too. We made a little shark guy. Is he supposed to be eating a gnome, or is the gnome supposed to be, like, dressed up like a shark? I think he's eating it. Oh my gosh, a little cat. You know what? We need a cat. We need a pet in this household. I think it'd be kind of funny. This cat looks weird in the face, which is kind of what happens whenever the animals have babies and stuff. They start looking really weird and squished. But I also think it would be kind of cool. Let me look around for a cat that's like cuter. I think it would be cool if the kids were to go out to a park and just bring home a cat. Here, go wake up Maya. I want to bring home an animal at some point. And since I've set this lot to have stray animals show up, that's why the cats are always showing up here. There's that one there, and there's this one as well. This one has a really cool spot. So, okay, Sophie has just achieved her childhood dream of being the coolest kid on the playground. So, she gets faster relationships. Do a cautious introduction. This cat kind of looks weird as well, doesn't it? His head looks a little bit lopsided. Oh, he doesn't like me. Okay, so Sophie's completed she's rode her bike for 4 hours. Her leg is kind of stuck in a straight position, which is kind of funny. She's not pedaling or anything. I don't understand what's going on there. That's kind of creepy. We should probably all go back home as well. It's quite late, and we do need to go to school tomorrow. I wonder if I were to just have her do the other motor one, we probably wouldn't finish it because she's gonna age up on like Sunday in like less than a week. I kind of want to do this mind and body one. This one is active focused as well, but also brain focused. I might start this one for her and just see. I do like these multi-skill ones, and just see how much of this one we can complete. She wants to become confident, which she is currently confident right now, so I don't know why that hasn't checked off yet. But okay, all of my friends have headed home. Where is the cat that I was introducing myself to? See, this one also kind of looks kind of creepy. His head's such a weird shape. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sophia's learned how to ride a bike. She did it. Where's she at? Her leg is still stuck. Now it's better. Okay. There she goes. She's just zooming away. Right when they learn how to ride, they just immediately start zooming away. Well, good for her. She's rode. Oh no. Oh no, where is she going? She's running through the fences and everything. Now she's super confident. So now the other things that we need to do is, she already completed level 1 and 2, and I wasn't even paying attention to it. She became confident, level 3 mental skill, achieved level 3 motor skill, and learned to ride a bike. She did that right then. And then now on the very last little leg, we need to up mental skill to 6 and go 12 hours without a negative need moodlet. So everyone's gonna head off to bed, except for Soleil. Her energy is maxed out, so she's going to spend most of her night doing some crafting crafting over here on her robotic station, which we are at level 9 robotics, so we're going to reach level 10 pretty soon as well, which will be her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, her 6th maxed out skill, which is pretty cool. Kylara made some soup for breakfast for some reason, some wild nut soup. Sylvia's still sleeping because her energy was so much lower, so she doesn't have enough time to eat breakfast. I'm going to get Mercury to pack a little sack lunch, some soup to send with her to school, and she can eat it when she gets there, and then he can eat his little bowl of soup before he heads off. He gets up way earlier than her, like every single morning he does. And so Leia's been up all night crafting mechanisms and computer chips. She's burning out a little bit. She's got some mental fog, so I'm trying to just get all these out of the way before it becomes like actual burnout. I'm gonna get the kids to study hard today instead of make friends this time, because they've been making friends for most of the week. Only thing we have left to do to craft this servo is just a few more mechanisms. She finished her computer chips. I am just buying the robot salvage parts from the computer because they're very cheap, so I'm just buying a whole bunch of them at a time. She has to go to work in an hour, but as soon as she gets back home this afternoon, I will put her right back to crafting this little guy. So she can probably finish that this evening. I wanna craft this servo in this video because it's been long overdue, and I think it adds them as like an actual family member that you can like control, and they just act as like a regular other sim, I'm pretty sure. And then Kylara just spends her days, once everyone's off at work and school, she spends all of her time doing her guided meditations for a little bit of extra money. Okay, the kids are back home from school. Oh, Sylvia's now a grade B student and Mercury's not yet, but he's upping his performance. So I'm gonna stay here today at the actual house. I'm not gonna go to like a park. I want Sylvia to kind of start over her project. The project take a long time to complete, and she has to start this one over, so it's gonna take even longer. But I want to stay here because I want, as soon as Soleil gets home, she has to complete her servo bot. Mercury doesn't have his own, but maybe he could help her work on her project. Has Mercury decided that he likes video games? Okay, yeah, they're always over here. They always come over here to play video games. I should probably get them their own little computer to put on their desk. They like playing the sports video games. Yeah, he can assist her with her project, so they can both work on it together. But I am going to start a group gathering so that our friends can come over and they can like play on the monkey bars and the basketball stuff while we're doing our project for now. Okay, so let's come back home from work. Oh, she's been given a raise as well. Okay, and she got a bonus. Okay, let's go take a quick shower, and then we need to craft like 3 more mechanisms. So let's get to work on those. One of the kids that we have over in our group is taking part in Kylara's little class, her little yoga class. I don't like how oh my gosh, she's doing a handstand. That's crazy. This lady failed and the little kid tried. Oh my gosh, okay, he can do it too. Kylara's at so high in meditation, so she's so good at all of the balancing and all this stuff. I don't know why their feet sink down in the sand. That really bugs me how it does that, even though they're on like a little mat. Okay, we've completed our little project. Sophie's responsibility is, okay, she finished it and she got some extra credit. And now we're gonna go play basketball. Solei's reached robotics level 10. She can now enhance a servo with the Robo Nanny behavior module. That's interesting. So I guess you can upgrade the servos. I'm excited to find out. I want to see what all we can do. See, I was always planning to have her. I didn't realize it would take this long to craft all these mechanisms. I don't know why it's one of the things that take the longest to craft. Like when she was doing her handiness and crafting sculptures and furniture, those are very, very quick, but for some reason all the robotic stuff just takes so much longer. I don't know how they expect you to do this during just like a little bit of college. Sylvia is super energized right now because she's so good at basketball. She's so good at basketball. Okay, she finished her mechanism. The last one. You're not gonna go to sleep right now. No, I'm sorry. Craft servo. Finally we can craft ourselves a servo. I'm assuming it kind of appears here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have another family member, I guess. I don't know how long that's going to take. I feel like she's gonna pass out pretty soon. She's very, very sleepy. Okay, I think we can kind of end this gathering. The kids have been playing basketball for a long time, and they're having such a good time. She's super energized, and then Mercury is super focused from a productive school day. I should have like ordered a pizza for the whole group of kids, but that's okay. We'll do that next time they come over, and then they can probably do their homework before they go off to bed. Okay, so Leia's passing out from her exhaustion. Let me see if I can get her let me just get her like a sleep replacement potion so that she can finish working on this guy throughout the night. Oh, she's put another little layer on him. Now he has kind of like an upper body section now. And I think I'm gonna get Soleil to call on a vacation day today from work because she wouldn't be able to complete this guy today otherwise because it's taking a long time. Ooh, and I think we've got Love Day coming up tomorrow. Huh, I've been wanting to get these guys engaged, so maybe they can get engaged on Love Day. I think, now he has a head. Oh my gosh, now he has a little head. Rose and Vasile got engaged on Love Day, I'm pretty sure as well. So I want them to get engaged in kind of like in space, so we may do that in the next video. Okay, it's still showing that she hasn't completed this servo, except whenever I go and click on him, it shows that I can just activate him. So I think she has completed it. Okay, go here. I guess she didn't have to take a vacation day. It really looked like it was only like a third of the way done. Okay, activate servo. You can sell them for 6,000 each. Are you sure you want to activate this servo? Yes, I am. Choose the servo's program Ginger. Ginger what? I don't know. Female, I guess? I don't know if it makes a huge difference. Okay, now we're like putting a life force in him. We're filling him full of... I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Servo has been activated. So servos... Oh, and she just got burned out. Servos don't need sustenance or restrooms, but they do need to watch their charge levels and keep their durability in good shape. Oh my gosh, she's teaching him how to walk. This is kind of creepy, actually, to be honest. This is kind of creepy. Oh, she's so happy. Oh my gosh. She's been working towards this for a long time. Okay, so they can be enhanced to improve the charge and durability. Does she have a name? It's just called Servobot. With enough enhancements, she can also learn to repair herself and gain access to special programming behaviors. Okay, yeah, she just has a few different little things on there, and then they gave her the bodybuilder. Man, I wonder if I could give this thing a job. They gave her Child of the Village, Jealous, and Snob. Oh my gosh, she's embarrassed from having an awkward encounter. Literally, right when you're born, immediately awkward encounter. It's the school spelling bee, and Sylvia has made it to the final round. But this time, she's never even heard of the word she's supposed to spell. Glancing around the room, she sees the class brainiac flash her notebook with a word written neatly on it. Should she accept it or give it her best shot? Give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. Sylvia knows she can do this on her own. She closes her eyes, blocks out the notebook, and guesses each letter slowly. Incorrect. Oh my gosh, the robo just walks like a robot. That's so weird. That's so weird. What can you do? Let me click on her. Servo. Check enhancement, modify, engage hover mode. Oh, that's just where they would fly around, recharge, modify, reprogram the traits, rename it, change the appearance. This is so cool. This is so weird. This is so weird. Maybe you can like go and take care of my garden for me. Go weed and water the garden, little Servo. Harvest all of the little plants and stuff like that. You can be my gardener bot now. And then maybe you can also do other things around the house. Like cook. Maybe the robot can just be like a maid. You can cook for me. You can clean up all of these spoiled plates out here. I want to take down my Easter decorations. I'd put those up and then we just left the house immediately. Didn't even celebrate Easter here. This wreath is still so cute. It is summertime. So let me just change the color to like something very yellow so it matches the house. And then I think I'll leave the rug as well. Maybe the Servo can go and craft things for me. I don't know. What's like the craziest thing you can do with one of these guys? Does the robot like gardening? Yeah, sure. I think I might get the robot a job. Let me know if I should get the robot a job. But in the next video, it's Thursday right now, so we'll be doing Love Day in the next video, so I may get these two engaged on Sixum, and then we would get married on Sixum sometime soon as well. I'd want to do it before Azalea dies so that we can have some of the family there. On Sunday, Sylvia ages up into a teen. So I don't know if that'll happen in the next video. It might happen at the beginning of the one after, so I'm not certain exactly. So she's gonna be a kid for just another video or two, and then she's gonna become a teen and able to gain like fitness skill and do a few more things that she couldn't do when she was younger. So I'm very excited to play with her aged up. I'm also really excited for, I'm not sure the exact day, but the new event, the like Forever Friends or whatever it was called event that starts pretty soon. I'm very excited to do that with these two kids. So let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I will see you all for episode 4 of Gradian. Bye!